Hey Pisces Aries Cusp Collective, welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general love message reading. Give me 1 second while I make sure your incense gets lit here. Here we go. Hope that this live finds you well and in the highest vibration possible. I thank you guys always so much for all the love you show here on my channel, through your likes, through your comments, through your shares, for subscribing to my channel, for hitting that bell notification so that you're at least notified when I go live. I know not everybody can make it during the times that I am live, but I appreciate the presence nonetheless. All right, Pisces Aries, we're going to get into this energy. But first, we're going to offer up some gratitude, okay? So I do invite you to practice whatever affirmations, intentions, prayers, meditation, breath work, moment of silence or stillness, or combination of any of those methods that feel right for you in the moment to get yourself grounded and centered, okay? So that you're open to the messages that are truly meant for you. I'm going to also do the same, and then we will jump on in, okay? Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Pisces Aries Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube for this general love message reading. I thank you so much, Divine, for clearing my energy and allowing me to connect and channel the most important messages regarding the love that is connecting to Pisces Aries Cusp energies, the love surrounding the Pisces Aries Cusp Collective of energy, or the love within them. I thank you so much, Divine, again, for that clear guidance, for your grace, your mercy, your protection, your love and support, and most importantly, your presence here with me in this moment. And I thank you so much, Divine, always and forever, and so it is. All right, Pisces Aries, I'm going to do 3 shuffles. Okay, I hope Sagittarius season has treated you well thus far, and I hope December is also being very kind to you. As we move into Capricorn season, we have a full moon coming up tomorrow and Sunday. We also have Venus retrograde here as well, all right? But let's go ahead and see what the Divine wants you to know. Sorry, I just have to organize this. This is bothering me. There we go. Let's see what love messages the Divine has for you in the moment. Thank you so much, Divine. What love messages do you have here for Pisces Aries Cusp, okay? You have faith. All right. Sorry, let me fix my lighting here. Is that better? Is this better? That feels a little better. Okay. You have faith, okay? It says, trust and believe that love is here to stay this time around. Don't let fear or doubt interfere. Trust the Divine, okay? So your trust and your faith is definitely being tested when it comes to your love life here, Pisces Aries. Tell me more. If you have any other love messages. Okay, you have disharmony, okay? So there might be a point of tension here within your love life. It says there seems to be some disconnect. Use this time to address any issues to restore harmony in this relationship, okay? So if you are connected to someone here, it does feel like you two might not be on the same page in the now moment. And it feels like it's very disheartening, right? Maybe it's getting you down a little bit. Maybe it's getting you to question and maybe doubt whether this is the right person for you, the wrong person for you, okay? It does feel like there is just this moment of maybe pause between you two that's allowing you, Pisces Aries, and maybe your person as well, to kind of figure out where the disconnect is so that it can be addressed. When disharmony shows out, and I'm still new to this deck, but it seems to be a moment where not all is lost, which is maybe why the Divine is also saying have faith here, Pisces Aries. Like, not all is lost. There's just some things that have to be addressed. There's some things that have to be worked through here in order to kind of get back on track with one another. Can I have one more love message here for Pisces Aries? Ready for love, exactly. Exactly. So this ready for love says you've been understandably guarded, okay? Scared of being hurt again. But you took the time to heal. Now you are ready to truly love again. So this is what I'm saying. It feels like that could be the disconnect where someone might be a little nervous to really be vulnerable, maybe a little nervous to actually take that next step in the partnership and or to just release some sort of guard. And maybe even if you're in the connection, it's realizing maybe how guarded you still are, Pisces Aries. And that's okay, right? That's totally okay. Because again, it says, the divine, your angels are saying, we totally understand, right? Why you've been guarded. It's a valid reason to be guarded. But in this now moment, Pisces Aries, it's okay to let that guard go. Okay? And maybe that's the root of this disharmony. Maybe both of you are guarded against each other, right? Based on maybe what has happened or your experiences in love. But when have faith comes out, it definitely means that there is a positive outcome that can come of this connection. This is something that can be worked through, right? It's not something that is putting the connection on a hold or is signifying that, you know, you guys aren't right for each other. It does feel like maybe... And again, there is harmony to be had here, right? Even though disharmony is here, it means that at one point you guys are on the same frequency or have the potential to be on the same frequency. Again, I think you just both have to recognize that it's time to let the guard down. It's time to maybe get a little bit more vulnerable. It's time to maybe shed some patterns that you've accumulated, that you've created, to maybe keep yourself safe, okay? It's like being ready to really fully try, really put yourself out there, really give it your all here, Pisces Aries, okay? Or this could be how this person is feeling or what they're going through. We'll see as we clarify with tarot here. This is the Modern Way Tarot. It is a new deck to my channel. We're going to give that Bianco Nero deck a rest here. It's a classically depicted Rider-Waite traditional tarot deck. It's just not as much detail. It's a little bit more abstract in the art, and the colors kind of match the theme of my channel, so that's mainly why I did buy it. But it has been serving its purpose here in these love readings and definitely attuned to the vibration of love, so I'm excited to see what comes out here. Thank you so much, Divine. Please tell me more about have faith, disharmony, and ready for love for Pisces, Aries, cusp energies. Yeah, good things can definitely come out of this connection. You just have to figure out, and again, really get to the root of why you maybe are both a little disconnected from one another in the now moment, okay? Tell me more about have faith, Divine. Yeah. Ten of Swords. Yeah, so this is what I feel like, Pisces, Aries. Your point of view is like it's all done, right? There's no getting over this. There's no moving through this. Like, I can't, and or it's really, really hard for you to have faith and trust that there is a brighter side or that there is momentum on the other end of this disconnect here between you and this person. But it feels like a futile effort, right? And I just, honestly, I feel like that's your patterning and your conditioning based on what you've been through in love. I don't necessarily feel like that's the reality of the situation, okay? Tell me more about have faith. Yeah. You have the Hangman, so there's definitely a new point of view that needs to be had. You have the Tower moment, so something definitely has come down or has crumbled here. And then you have the King of Wands. Don't let fear or doubt interfere. Now, mind you, when the Tower shows up, it can be scary. It can be rattling, right? It can definitely bring up some fears and some doubts, but the Tower really shows up when something that was standing needs to crumble in order for something stronger, more sturdier, or more in alignment to be built here, okay? King of Wands could be your Aries energy. It is Sagittarius energy as well. Could be Leo as well, any fire sign, right, or fire energy, but that could be you. So again, it feels like whatever is crumbling down here, that there does need to be a new perspective on what has come to an end, what is kind of shedding away from you, okay, to have faith to see this tower through. Because like I said, it either comes in to crumble something that, again, is not sturdy, so it would have fallen anyway, right? This is divine intervention. And or the tower shows up to clear the path for you to move forward and to move on, okay? But with this coming out with the Hangman, it does feel like there is some sort of mental perspective here, mental hurdle that you're trying to get over or trying to get through. And I do feel like it's connected to having faith, maybe seeing a more positive outlook. And I know that sometimes, again, that can be very difficult depending on how harsh this tower is coming in here, okay? But it's happening for a reason, okay? Very interestingly enough, Pisces Aries, for Instagram, follow me at Cusp of Roses if you're on Instagram, okay? I did pull this healing mantra oracle that says it couldn't have happened any other way. And maybe you might connect with that. You might want to check out that post because I go in detail about the card and what it means, okay? But it couldn't have happened any other way. So it feels like you had to get to this end point. You had to get to this point of being completely depleted, completely bogged down by maybe something mental, right? Kind of hitting like a brick wall, I almost feel like. You had to get there in order to push your faith, in order to grow, in order for this tower to come through. Okay, so again, whatever is crumbling, whatever is not working, whatever is falling away from you, it's intentional. It couldn't have happened any other way. It had to happen this way. But that doesn't mean that you should lose faith, right? Doesn't mean you should lose faith. Now, the King of Wands is an energy that is very, very confident, okay? The King of Wands is very in tune with the vibration, right? So it feels like this is an opportunity, Pisces Aries, for you to really get into alignment with what it is that you really want. And this tower is coming through to clear the path for you to get there, okay? Because it almost feels like when this tower wasn't crumbling, it was keeping you stuck here somehow, some way, okay? It was keeping you stuck. But this is all happening for you to gain a new perspective on something. And again, like I said with the tower, you can rebuild it, right? But it's giving you the means and the energy or the foresight, right? Especially with the swords here. It's giving you the ability to build it in a new way. Seeing it from a new perspective, the Hanged One, right? So whatever is happening, and again, that might sound very cliche, but faith will really see you through this. Having faith in a positive outcome. The King of Wands is very, very optimistic. No matter whatever challenge the King of Wands face, they know they can overcome it. There's never a doubt in a King of Wands' mind that they can't have what they want, that whatever it is that they're feeling isn't correct. Okay, and it's not coming from a cocky or an arrogant space, which often the King of Wands can be looked at as that way, right? It's just truly willing the highest and positive, best aligned outcome for self. So knowing that no matter what comes the King of Wands' way, no matter how many towers, right? That there's always a brighter day on the other end. There's always something good to be gained from it. There's always something positive. It's always working in your favor. That's that King of Wands mentality, and it feels like that's what the divine is trying to get you into. Okay? That seeing these tower moments as, again, working in your favor, not working against you, but working for you. And the card that came out, it says you are the way. In this particular deck, there are two cards like this that come after the major arcana. And I really enjoy it because it does give you kind of a sense of direction. You are the shift, right? So it's not something maybe even external. This could be a tower happening within yourself here, Pisces Aries, where you're maybe realizing certain thought patterns, certain perspectives, certain paradigms need to shift within your own awareness in order for you to align with this King of Wands energy, in order for you to see it from a different point of view, in order to gain perspective on the why, right? Why this tower is here, because it's not here just because, right? The divine doesn't intervene just because or just for fun. There's always an intention behind it. There's always a purpose, okay? So this is definitely working out in your favor, whatever this Tower moment is. So definitely have faith, okay? Let's look into disharmony. Thank you so much, Divine. Please tell me more about disharmony for Pisces, Aries, cusp. And here's that other card. This is the way. Okay, so there seems to be some disconnect. Use this time to address any issue to restore harmony in this relationship. So again, this Tower could be crumbling within this connection that you do have, but it couldn't have happened any other way. This has to happen. This Tower has to crumble, okay? So that whatever this disconnect is can be addressed. So you may need to communicate here, Pisces, Aries, on what you're feeling, what you're going through, what obstacles you feel there are, what's challenging you within this connection, okay? And have an open and honest communication about it. Tell me more about disharmony. Yeah, so there might need to be an apology here, whether that's coming from you or maybe you're seeking an apology from your person, okay? And then you have the World. So it does feel like some sort of sincere emotion, some vulnerability, an apology might actually end this cycle of disharmony or this season or phase of disharmony. Excuse my stomach, y'all. Yeah. It just feels like there's a sincere communication. There's something that's reaching out. And again, maybe this is coming from you, Pisces, Aries. Because if you've been going through a Tower internally, if you've been at this Ten of Swords, right? And depending on how that Ten of Swords energy manifests in your vibration, whether that pulls you away from people that you love, whether it makes you feel even more isolated, there might need to be communication and a sincere look. I've been going through this Tower moment. I've been dealing with this Ten of Swords energy, right? I didn't mean to pull away. I didn't mean to act in this way. This is where I'm coming from. This is what I'm facing. This is what I'm dealing with. So you might need to have like a heart-to-heart conversation here, Pisces, Aries, in order to bring some sort of cycle to an end, because it does feel habitual, like it's a habit almost. Maybe when you are facing challenges here, Pisces, Aries, it's easier to go within or disconnect from people as opposed to rely on people and or be vulnerable, right? Page of Cups. Now, this could also be what your person is going through and maybe what they need to do to come towards you, Pisces, Aries. But either way, there needs to be sincere conversations and a sincere pouring out of the heart with one another in order to really see where this disconnect is and bring that cycle to an end. Okay? So tell me more about disharmony here for Pisces, Aries. Yeah. Eight of Swords. Someone caught in their head. Someone feeling trapped by outside opinions. Someone dealing with their own insecurities. Okay, not seeing how their own mental state is affecting others, whether that's you, Pisces, Aries, or the person you're connecting with here. Tell me more about disharmony, or what's the overall message here for disharmony for Pisces, Aries. King of Swords. So two kings, King of Wands and the King of Swords. Again, this is all about communication. All about having to truly express oneself. Okay? Having to take action on communicating on what's actually holding you back. Maybe this person might come to you, Pisces, Aries, and say, okay, look, there's been a lot on my mind. Eight of Swords. Having a hard time having faith in this connection. I'm having a hard time seeing where this could go. I'm feeling like this should end. It's like someone just needs to have an outpouring of the heart here. Okay? But it feels like the disconnect is on a mental level. Okay, but tell me more about this ready for love. Thank you so much, Divine. Because it feels like here, Pisces, Aries, one of you in this connection is maybe very ready to love, very open, ready to kind of move forward. And then someone else is just trapped. Just feeling very stuck, very bogged down. And it does feel like it's mental energy and mental hurdles here. Or this person, Pisces, Aries, could have a lot of air energy. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. King of Swords being Aquarius energy. Ten of Swords being Gemini energy. Okay. Tell me more about ready for love. Yeah, Six of Wands. So what I will say is I might be speaking to energy that's already maybe happened here. Okay, with the King of Swords, someone maybe found the courage to speak their mind, speak what was on their heart. Be open about that, especially with the Page of Cups. Offer some form of apology or sincere emotion here that brought this cycle of, again, being trapped in the mind, not seeing oneself clearly, not being able to really kind of move past something, bringing that to an end. So maybe you have clarity, maybe they have clarity, okay? And this could all be a sign, and I feel like this is all happening within a connection, right? So whether someone had to recognize their own habits or fears, right, when it comes to love, when they are dealing with love interest or when they are getting into a relationship, it's like all these things came up. But I do feel like what's giving someone the indication that they're really ready to love is that they were able to come out of that energy. They were able to articulate themselves. They were able to kind of pinpoint what was keeping them stuck, what needed to crumble. They were able to see it from a different point of view. And I feel like Pisces, Aries, if this isn't you, this is you watching your partner go through this, right? And then getting to this point where they are feeling confident, victorious, and successful or ready, okay? Because they've conquered this Eight of Swords, because they've come out of that Ten of Swords with a new enlightenment, a new vision, a new viewpoint, right? And that this cycle of disconnect is ending between you two or has already ended. Tell me more about ready for love for Pisces, Aries. Yeah, someone really let it go. Someone really let go, and it does feel like old patterns here. And then you have the Hermit. This is what I was saying. Yeah, it could have just been like a habit. When someone faces a challenge, they go within, right? They disconnect. They push people away. Maybe because they're used to dealing with that type of energy or dealing with their own challenges alone. But then again, it's like something about this connection between you and this person, Pisces, Aries. Again, I don't feel like this person gave up on you. I feel like this person just had faith that you would get through it. They maybe supported you, gave you your space, but kind of allowed you to transform and kind of come out of this Tower moment, come out of this Hangman energy, come out of this Eight of Swords in your own timing. Okay? Because with the Eight of Cups, it's like, yeah, this is a point of no return emotionally. So no longer feeling connected to the past in that way, seeing that it all served its purpose, right? It couldn't have happened any other way. It's making peace with that and moving forward. And with this Hermit energy, it definitely feels like someone went within, okay? Conquered all that they need to conquer. And like I said, this Tower moment could have been happening internally with this person. So they could have been going through a lot of life changes, a lot of shifts in their foundation. Okay? But they're coming out of this Hermit energy successful. So walking away from that need to isolate, like I was saying earlier, right? Walking out of those patterns. Tell me more about ready to love or ready for love. You have the Four of Cups. Tell me more about this Four of Cups. Three of Cups. Okay? Definitely reason to celebrate here. This almost feels like, and maybe just on a very surface level, this almost feels like someone maybe overcame some sort of like social anxiety, or maybe is riddled with social anxiety or has been for a minute. And it's like, it's telling me with this Four of Cups, right, that there is an abundance here. It's, how could I say that, Divine? Because, okay, someone's definitely coming out of a Hermit season, okay, of really being alone, being isolating, maybe facing these towers, gaining new perspective, finding their confidence, overcoming insecurities. Like, this could have been a lot, right? That cycle is now complete. So someone definitely is now moving with a clear mind here, or has a clear perspective on maybe their own triggers, things that they need to overcome, right? It's like they have a better view or a clear vision of self now. Maybe even feel a little bit more mastered in self, right? Where even if the situation arises, right? Three of Cups, things happen, right? Or having to be connecting with other people, or being, again, there's a social aspect to this that maybe I just feel like someone wasn't ready for, or didn't feel ready for. But now with the Six of Wands, it's like someone's overcome that. Someone's let go of whatever was keeping them back, or keeping them from engaging with others, or keeping them from being social or open in that way. So then not only is that reason to celebrate someone's comfortable, but then there's an abundance of options now when it comes to this being ready for love. It's like, and this could be you, this definitely could be you, Pisces Aries, right? Maybe you're coming out of that season of isolating, soul searching, doing things on your own, maybe even being single to some degree, and coming out of that, realizing like, oh, there are a lot of people that I can connect with, that I can relate to, right? Yeah, it just feels like, this was a big hurdle for someone. And again, Pisces Aries, if this isn't you, this could be someone who's connected to you, or this could be a potential of interest in what they were going through. But it does feel like someone's conquered themselves, so congratulations to whoever that is, because this does not feel like an easy battle that was won, especially with the Six of Wands. Yeah, you conquered that. So definitely allow yourself to celebrate that, right? You deserve to kind of sit in that moment and give yourself a pat on the back for really letting go of something that I do feel like was hard to release. Okay? Alrighty, Pisces Aries, we're going to end it there. I hope that you found this helpful, maybe just a little insightful as far as who you're connecting with in love, and or what you're going through as far as the love vibration and frequency is concerned. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I truly appreciate that. Definitely let me know what connected with you, or what resonated with you, in the comment section below. And I will see you all next week for your next round of general messages. Yeah, our general cosmic tarot readings, right? Getting the general energy as we move into Capricorn season. I also posted a poll on my community board, Pisces Aries. Make sure you check that out. Go cast your vote for what you would be interested in, as far as like me doing these retrograde readings and energy shifts. Just kind of want to see if they are helpful to you all, or if we can just move past that and just maybe speak about it in a more general sense, as opposed to going deep in it with the cards. But let me know over there. I appreciate your time and your presence here as always, Pisces Aries. Namaste.